Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today you're here with me, Coach Jess, and we're going to talk about cheer sneakers. We're going to review 2 pairs of cheer sneakers for newbies to the All-Star world so you guys know what to order and what not to order. So today we're going to talk about a couple things. Number one, we're going to talk about the Chassis, they're called the Ace 2 sneaker, and then we're also going to talk about the GK Fusion sneakers as well. So the number one question I get asked is, where do I buy cheer sneakers and what size and what style should I order? And I usually get this from like newer moms with little kids and they're just not quite sure what to order. I always suggest going to the website omnicheer.com and looking at a couple of different brands. So it really depends on what level and how much tumbling your child is going to do. If they're on a tiny novice or a flag team, you are gonna look for something that might be a little more inexpensive, something that might last just through the season as your foot is still growing. They're not doing a lot of tumbling, a lot of stunts. So a little bit cheaper sneaker is okay. And that point, I actually recommend these, the Chassis Ace 2 sneaker. They're currently $32.49 on the OmniCheer website. They're about true to size. My daughter is 7, almost 8, and I bought her a size 3. Now she was wearing a size 3 at the time. I usually go a size up, but I know these are kind of a little bit more chunkier sneakers, so I thought true to size would be fine. They came in, they were actually a little big. However, she was in a size 3, and then I bought the GK sneaker, and I ordered a size 4, and that was too tight. So you guys do have to be careful. Look at the recommendations on their websites and go from there. But I did buy her a size 3, and they were a little big. Now, you guys can see what these look like here. They're cute, right? They're cute. I would recommend for a flag or a tiny novice, tiny prep team here. They are all white. You guys can see that their laces are a little bit more white than compared to the sole. And they're just a nice sneaker overall. I do think that they are not super durable. I would score them like a 5 out of 10 in durability. They're gonna last you 1 season. But if you have a child who's 5, 6, or 7, their foot is going to grow and you're not gonna wanna invest a whole lot of money into a sneaker. They're going to outgrow within maybe 6 months. So durability, 5 out of 10. The look, they're super chunky. I wouldn't recommend these for anyone flying or anyone doing anything higher than a back walkover because they are super hard. They don't really absorb a lot of weight. Flexibility, these sneakers, they don't really move. So I would score them a 1 out of 10 on flexibility. And again, I would only recommend for like a tiny flag, novice type of level 1 team, nothing higher than that. They do have a lot of sizes on their website right now, so the accessibility is pretty good. So again, head on over to omnicheer.com and look up the Ace 2 white sneaker. All right, next ones. These ones are probably my favorites of the least expensive sneaker out there in the cheer world. We don't really use them. We don't use the black ones. We tried for a season, like at practice with my daughter to see if we like the black, but it didn't go over well. I like a true white cheer sneaker. They are easier for a lot of people to mix and match. A lot of times, guys, your teams will want you to order something. Everyone has the same brand, but then all of a sudden that size no longer fits and you're having a hard time getting them in. So at our gym, we just go white cheer sneaker. That's it. That is my criteria. If you're flying on a higher level team, like say 3, 4, and 5, we might request a certain brand just because of the flexibility and the ability to grip the sneaker better. So these ones, they're called the GK Fusion. I know they have the second ones out there called the GK Fusion Elite. We have a bunch of these in our gym here. So you guys can see they come in black. They have a little bit of white at the top and the bottom of the sole. These are the all white ones. You can tell like the laces are a different color than part of this top sneaker. But they're still cute looking sneakers. They're a lot less chunky compared to the Chassis shoes, the Ace 2s. Then you see over here, these ones are about a year old. You can tell, not very clean. So they do tend to get very dirty very easily. The black ones too, just a little bit of fray on the line here, but nothing too crazy with the black ones. But let's talk about affordability and everything else. So these sneakers, they're under 60 bucks. They're $55.99 right now. The problem is a lot of teams are going to this black sneaker and these ones are selling out pretty quick. So there aren't many sizes left on the website, so you might have a hard time finding this sneaker. Again, that's why I go to the all white, because it's so much easier to find this sneaker in pretty much any size. So again, they're $55.99, not terribly expensive. Again, if your child's foot is still growing, it might be an option for you compared to the varsity sneakers and the Rebel sneakers that we've been buying for like over $120, $140. Now I did buy these last year, like I said, for my daughter to try it, practice to see if we wanted to go toward a black sneaker, and she is a size 9. Yes, we got big feet at our house, no problem. We ordered a size 9.5. I usually go up one full size when I order cheer sneakers, but since her foot is done growing and we already had a pair of the white ones, we kind of knew what to expect. So we got 9.5 and they fit perfectly. So like a half size bigger. She wore these just in the gym, not for competition, and she wore them for maybe half a year, and they're doing okay. The laces are super long, so she does have to wrap them around. I could always get other laces, but I didn't. So there's that. Durability, they did last for a whole year, so I'm gonna give them like a 6 out of 10, but honestly, I wouldn't throw these out at competition because they're kind of rough looking and dirty, and yes, I could clean them, but it's never gonna be that brilliant white that you get out of the box, right? So durability, I'm gonna give a 6 out of 10 because they last a little bit over a year. The look, they're super chic looking, they're clean. They are not chunky like the last pair. So I'm gonna give them like maybe a 6 out of 10 for the white sneaker and a 7 out of 10 for the black sneaker because the black ones kind of held up a little bit better and hide the dirt a lot better. Flexibility. So remember how the Ace 2 doesn't really bend? These ones bend so easily. They are easier to grip as well. I would recommend using these for levels 1 through 3, elite, prep, novice, what have you, all the way through level 3. After that, you're gonna wanna focus on something that has a little better of a grip for your base. But it's, like I said, it's pretty true to size. I go up like a half a size. What sizes are these? These are a size 4. Like I said, they just fit Jably. She's in a size 4 now. I probably would have gone to 4.5, 5. But again, they're $55.99. They're a little bit easier to get the white ones right now compared to the black sneakers. Parents, let us know if you have any questions. Your favorite website for cheer sneakers right now is going to be omnicheer.com. They have a ton of different style sneakers. If you have any questions, let us know. Bye.